Hello and welcome to the last game, at least for us, for Gigabyte Challenge number 6 in this round of 8. Whoever wins this will actually get to the main event tomorrow. It's Kompas Gaming versus Pineapple Team, which, well, they signed up with D.P.W.Z. But this is the truth of it. We are HeflaTV, my name is Coucher, and joining me for this last game is Benji.
Yes, we are here. The end is nigh, and well, we've already got a few people who've managed to make it through into that round of 8, so to say. The qualifiers into the main event will be going up against whoever has been invited. And we have X Game who's managed to get through. They beat BBC or beat DC. And while Balclum Bears did manage to win their last game, as it's worth noting right now that all of the teams that aren't really well known in this tournament right now, or in this top 16 area, have had to at some point beat some kind of, get some kind of upset.
Yeah, it's, well, you can still, I guess, a little bit put it down to just them being best of ones, as well as I think a lot of underestimating has been probably involved as well.
Yep, as I've also got another result with Dream is Alive, the one who beat out Sneaky Nick's Assassins. They've just beat out Free Wins team, who they took out a pretty strong team themselves, actually, in the round of 16. And they managed to make it through.
Well, that's what these kind of tournaments I think are made for. Just for, I mean, you can't even say lower tier teams, just lesser known teams, to make a name for themselves somewhat. And, well, I'm almost always rooting for the underdogs as it is. But coming to this game now, a first pick Enigma. Do you think we're gonna see some superior wombo combo after the black hole?
Well, let's face it, as in that's why you pick up an Enigma. Also to kind of stop the early game pushes. Enigma is one of those few heroes which can basically turn up and stop the early game aggression death balls that are so popular in the current meta. I think both these two teams have actually had a pretty, I'd say difficult rounds, as everybody's had to win at least 5 games to get to this point in a row, best of ones.
Yeah, that's actually a really tall order for almost any team. You just have to be really confident with your strategy and, of course, in your laning, and the fact that you can just purely outplay your enemy if you're an actual tier 1 team like Sneaky Nick's Assassins in theory are. But now Kompas, they're already down to 23 seconds of bonus time, only with the first pick, but they start with the Nature's Prophet. So maybe a Death Prophet straight up after, or something like a Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, as in both those two very good heroes, the Nature's Prophet is a bit risky to pick it up instantly, because it gives the opposing team a lot of opportunity to go counter that pick, as a Nature's Prophet is one of those heroes which, if he doesn't work out, he's mostly useless. He basically is like 70 auto attack damage, and that's it. If he doesn't get that death ball push or the huge amount of jungle farm going on.
Yeah, it's definitely up to them to just make that hero be relevant at all in this game. But Kompas Gaming, man, they're really struggling hard with just the first picks now. Wow.
That is actually not a good sign. It looks like whatever they were looking to plan, that Enigma has really, put a spanner in the works. They probably wanted to go death push, and now they're having to on the fly re-enable this. And having only 13 seconds left, I can tell you from experience in playing in various games that when you're taking that long to pick, it means you don't know what to do. It means that you're probably all talking frantically in team chat and desperate trying to work out exactly how do we weren't expecting this.
Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, and wow. Pineapple Team, D.P.W.Z, however you want to call them, they go for a Shadow Shaman for themselves. So between the Mass Serpent wards and the Eidolons, they actually have a pretty crazy amount of push already. The lockdown from Malphite, Black Hole, Hex, and Shackles. They have 4 disables with only 2 heroes already.
Yep, some really nice stuff coming out from them. As it is going to be interesting to see the bans now. The Tinker does get banned out. Obviously, even though Kompas Gaming did manage to shut him down, he is still a consistent first pick, first ban, because he basically wins the late game if you let him get to that stage, regardless of what heroes you have, aside from maybe a Void and, in a pinch, a Luna.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to play against that, and that's a risk a lot of teams don't want to take. And actually, the Lycan, he made it through the first ban and pick phase without getting touched. But now Lycan and the Dev Prophet banned out by Kompas Gaming, which, especially the Dev Prophet, may be a little bit surprising considering that they had a Nature Prophet already, so could have gone for the superior push. Maybe I'm not even too sure, but they're drafting them taking a lot of time going for the decisions. Do you think it might have to do something with that pressure that it's like, come on, this is the last game, we have to win? And is it affecting them?
Well, as in, it is worth noting that at this point in the tournament, in this point in the game, everyone has played at least 4 games. I'm not quite sure if either of these two actually managed to get a bye round. I can go research that. KPG managed to get a bye round.
Well, I mean, I guess it helps a little bit.
Yeah, both of them have only played 4 games, in fact. Had to win all of them. That's still basically 4 hours of gaming in a row. And as much as people there's a contention about whether esports and athletics, there is an endurance factor that comes into this. Both mentally and to some extent physically.
Yeah, for sure there is. It is so hard sitting on a chair, focusing on something 4 hours, maybe more in a row. It's really intense to be in those games, like, especially if you happen to be losing them at some point or something. Just having the mental aspect to have the fortitude to just come back into the game and whatnot. I think that's one point that the society actually can't relate to because they have no experience with it.
It is interesting in terms of, as in we are seeing that a few of the more well-funded esports teams are actually going out and buying stuff like sports therapists and sport psychologists, just because of that the same concepts do apply to Dota as they do to a lot of other sports.
Yeah, I was thinking, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago that such a thing is necessary in esports already, when it wasn't nearly as huge as it is at the moment. But yeah, coming back to normal topics, I guess, Lich picked up for Kompas Gaming. Yes, the ultimate can stop Enigma's black hole even through the BKB. But overall, those heroes, they are fairly squishy. Now, Ember Spirit they pick up for Pineapple team. And with the Ember, that's, of course, AoE damage into the black hole. Additional lockdown with the Searing Chains. Mobility with those remnants. And so far, Kompas Gaming, they do not have a single proper stun.
Yep, and it's also something also more interesting is that at this point, this game is going to look like it's going to be hugely action-packed in the early gamers. Just look at all this ganking ability and early game aggression that we're seeing. Even the mid coming out from Pineapple team is the Ember Spirit, a hero that's known for running around doing those crazy plays. And as our last game to go out on the night, this might be a pretty crazy one as we even get a puck, even more teamfight ganking.
I think that's a really nice pick as well. It's good against, well, any heroes. The silence just wrecks all the free of that the Pineapple team has at the moment. And of course Dream Coil, additional lockdown, ranged lockdown that is, to stop the black hole from happening. And silence, it is crucial against Ember Spirit, I think.
Yes, it's also crucial against the Enigma. It gives them that ability to, a consistent ability to stun out the Enigma on a relatively low cooldown. As in 85 seconds, it's not the longest cooldown in the world.
Oh man, at the moment, I fear for Kompas, to be honest. They just have to execute early really well, although they have yet to pick up their carry hero. And does any hero just specifically pop in mind to you that could turn the tides as far as just drafting goes?
Well, at this point, they need something. They need something that they can play aggressive to counter Pineapple's team, and maybe something like a Lifestealer, or even just go really crazy with like a Juggernaut or a Sven pick.
Templar Assassin.
As we see, TA gets picked up. So an off-lane or I guess
it's probably safe lane Ember, I think, with TA mid.
But they have an Enigma.
Oh, Enigma jungle. Shadow Sound support. I guess Enigma could offlane as well if they really wanted to.
As in offlane Enigma? Enemy jungle Enigma. Is that a thing?
Oh,
Did I miss a few games in international?
I don't think they're gonna do that up against the Nature Prophet who could possibly be jungling on his own as well if the offlane doesn't work out. So just Enigma jungle, Shadow Shaman, Ember safe, Templar mid, and now an offlaner to come probably. But Chaos Knight is the pickup for Kompas Gaming, going Fnatic versus DK style, I guess.
I like the stun that it brings, but the problem is that as the Chaos Knight does not have a lot of mana, meaning that effectively early game Chaos Knight throws out a stun, might get a reality rift off, and that's basically him done for the team fight. And it is a little bit worrying with the huge amount of a team fight push and the team fight ganking we've got on a Pineapple team, as in none of the heroes on the Dire side really need farm to be able to start to wrecking faces. We see a Magnus being picked up as, I'm guessing, a safe lane Ember Spirit with a tri lane with an off lane Magnus.
Yeah, it's... I think it's like 99% that it's gonna be that way of laning for them.
Off lane Shadow Shaman.
Off lane Shadow Shaman, I think
Jungle Ember.
that is the worst thing I've ever heard, probably. Shadow Shaman, he's just slow as hell, no escape mechanism. I guess he could Hex to try to run away, but... Oh. But I guess I bet somebody's tried it. Or well, maybe not even, to
In
be
a
honest.
pub, everything has been tried.
Oh yeah.
But either way, we are going to be going with our last game of the night. We've got KPG. We cast their last game, which they had a pretty good game against NP as they are smoking up. We've got PSM on the Ancient Apparition. +_plus, little smiley face on Nature's Prophet. Artez on Chaos Knight. Goddamn on Lich. And Jet on the Puck.
And they're gonna run into the high ground where 5 people are waiting. Frozen on the Temper Assassin, angry on the Shadow Shaman, but nope, they're gonna go in Artist. Can he do anything at all? No stuns from it yet. There's the Shackles coming out. Nothing to stop it either. Illusion actually hits on 4 heroes. Frozen goes down. He 1-for-1 so far, but oh, Ember Spirit might fall as well. No, they can't. They don't have the chase anymore. Healing salved up. And first blood goes to Pineapple team, so they're coming out slightly ahead there.
And they might be able to turn this around if they don't get out there soon. But they are going to be able to get out. And, well, that was a team fight. I said it was going to be fun early game. I didn't quite expect that early.
Well, at least Goddamn got 1 sentry down now, blocking the small camp. This Observer blocking the big one as well. Wow, what a sentry. Thank God that it doesn't get the other sentry down. But they actually saw the ward getting popped, so Angry most likely is going to deward that as well. Or is he? It really looks like he wanted to sentry ward the high ground there. But whatever the case may be, at least 1 camp will be available to Enigma if they manage to get rid of the treants first. Oh, never mind, they're gonna despawn anyway. But this start, well, it was a nice idea by Kompas Gaming, but Pineapple team, I'm not too sure if they were expecting this or what, but they were so ready, just waiting on the high ground as a 5-man unit themselves.
Yes, we do see the wards are going to finally go out. No sentry ward though. And we see a lot of counters in the jungle.
Yeah, it's really important to try to shut down the Enigma, to just stop him from farming. And at the moment, actually Enigma is running around, not doing anything almost. But of course, goddamn, since they fought at the start of the game, he actually went for the Frost Blast early, so no sacrifices yet, although he will hit level 2 within 1 creep anyway. So not that huge of a deal, but Angry gets the second sentry down, so the small camp is available to Enigma now.
Yeah, but so this is going to be a little bit of a pain for Enigma right now, as he's not going to have very much farm going out. There's just so much stuff blocking him.
Yeah, I mean, wow, oh, never mind. Enigma can't jungle. I didn't even look at it. I was like, what the hell is he doing on lane? But yeah, Midnight Pulse, first level. Yeah. Is Midnight Pulse, was it really the best choice even when they were fighting like that?
I don't quite think it was a very interesting choice. I feel that the stun probably would have been slightly better.
But yeah, whatever the case may be, now he finally does have those Eidolons to him. Although he has to run a long way, Eidolons have duration already gone. Still, he will be able to pick up slack, I think. Mid lane Chet, 8-3 compared to 5-0 and Frozen. So actually, Chet, so far at least, doing pretty damn well. Doesn't have his bottle yet though, since he started with an alt talisman. He's 13 gold short of it. Leonid, offlane, level 3 up on the Magnus as well. And Magnus level 6 is going to be a huge part, although Usually Magnuses just do require the blink dagger to actually position themselves properly.
But the real success story so far for KPG is this Nature's Prophet, who's getting huge amounts of farm on this off lane due to the fact that his buddy might be in a bit of trouble. He's got the shackles off, but the rest of Pineapple just weren't in position.
Yeah, actually Ember Spirit takes a lot of harassment in return. There are 2 tangos on Angry, he has to share them as well. But still Ember Spirit, a couple of more Frost Blasts, some right clicks, and he probably either has to back to base or worst case scenario he just straight out dies.
As we are going, as we do see on this mid lane, it is going to be a bit of a pain coming out for the Puck. And I would think the Puck would lose this lane in the long run, but at the same time, Frozen, surprisingly, not quite getting the last hits of Jet. Jet doing very nice lane control right now.
Yeah, he's been playing it pretty damn good, up until now at least, of course, Frozen. Like you said, the later it goes, the more points he gets into Refraction, Meld as well. He's gonna start taking the advantage. And for one thing I worry about Kompas Gaming, of course, is the Enigma. He's already level 4, although he started off pretty damn slow, to be honest, but that's what you get when you just have an Enigma, the fastest jungler in the game.
And Puck is kind of getting harassed out of this lane at the moment, just with those side lanes. As in TA's doesn't seem to be the greatest.
Bottom lane, they go in on Leonid, they get the 2 seconds down, will the cold feet proc as well? Oh no, it's not enough. PSM gets that kill.
And a very nice kill there coming out, taking out the off-laner and giving KPG even more of an advantage. The top 3 farmers right now are the top 3, the 3 cores on KPG.
Well, I mean, they have to thank their lucky stars for that or something, because if it was any other way around, they probably would just completely have lost the game 5 minutes in or so, unless they pulled off something huge. But at the moment, looking good for them, especially for the Chaos Knight. And, well, he has Claws of Haste. Are you thinking that it might be a Midas?
Possibly, although that might be slightly greedy, but at the same time, we are seeing that Pineapple aren't getting the farm they really need, so to say. So it could be worthwhile.
I mean, getting levels definitely would help for the Chaos Knight. Just first of all, getting the maxed Chaos Bolt and the Reality Rift, and then just maxed out Phantasm as soon as possible. It might not be a bad choice, and I really think he would have picked up something else by now already if he wanted to go for it, like Power Treads. As top lane, just harassment continues on the Ember Spirit, Frost Blast into right clicks. He was the one wanted to go in for the harass with the Flame Guard, but just completely turned around on him.
Yeah, this Nature's Prophet just completely with the help of this Lich, just pulling the lane back and making it hard to gank him. He's just completely destroying this lane.
Yeah, I mean, I just really like Lich, especially in those dual lane situations like they are in at the moment. And of course, since the Enigma is jungle, it's dual versus dual, and Lich just completely dominates that because he denies a creep, gets mana, gets XP from it himself, as well as just constant frost blasting. He doesn't need to worry about his mana or his ability to just sustain. And bottom lane, do we see? Oh, Reality Rift just got juked out, visioned out, as the Hand of Midas recipe is flying out to Artis.
Yep, and this is a very fast Midas, 6 minutes in. He's even got his boots on already. So this wasn't a rushed Midas, this was plus boots.
Yeah, it's definitely really good timing for him.
Although Enigma is making a very nice fast comeback, considering the fact that he had a very terrible start. He's the one player that's doing pretty well right now for Pineapple.
Yeah, he's doing actually extremely well even if you really think about it. Of course, I guess that is to be expected, but now he's heading towards the fast mech. And oh, mid lane Jet is going for Frozen, their man fighting the Frost Blast comes in to help from the Lich. And that is a huge kill to get for, well, I guess Lich got it, but overall, huge kill to get for their team.
Yeah, but I would agree with that. As I will say that having watched this middle lane a little bit, I do feel that the issue this TA is having is just simply mechanics against Jet. His last hitting just isn't as good as what this Puck is showing, and the Puck's having just far better lane control.
Yeah, and actually this TA, I think this is the first time I've seen a TA at level 7 not having a single point in meld, but 2 points into Psyblades instead. What do you actually make of that?
I can understand kind of why he'd want it, due to the fact that level 1 meld doesn't do the greatest amount of damage and takes a lot of mana for what Templar Assassin doesn't have a lot of mana to spare. And due to the fact that Puck has a lot of AoE damage, it means she can't even use that meld to escape or, juke damage. She simply just stands there and tanks it. But at the same time, I feel at least one level in meld is always a good idea to pick up on the zero. Just because, the invis can come in handy.
I mean, I just think that the 1 point into meld, first of all, it would set up 4 points into meld. And I don't think the level 2 in Psyblades is that much better unless you just want to max out the Psyblades before meld. But just maybe a slightly weird decision. Don't think it will affect too much in the long run. It just depends on what the plan for Pineapple team is overall. If they just want to stay static on their lanes and farm, or if they want to start ganking around, then Templar Assassin, the meld burst damage will help. If not though, if he just wants to farm up mid lane, get more levels, then I guess it's fine.
Yeah, because he has gone for obviously getting that level 4 in refraction, I mean. The more common build. Let's have a quick look at the top laners. We do see Ember Spirit is not really doesn't have very much at the moment. The Sleight of Fist, it did get nerfed a few patches ago, meaning it's no longer does huge amounts of damage early game. So that's being ignored. As he's not level 6 yet compared to the level 6 Nature's Prophet, who's just completely out-leveling and out-farming the opponent right now by a considerable amount. If we have a quick look at the gold, it's currently 1.5k gold already, only 6 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it's actually really good for them, especially since they gave away the first blood. Just purely last hitting. Actually really nice laning from each of their lanes. And well, I guess Lich Deny comes into play, although usually when an Enigma is involved, or a jungler in general, the team with the jungler gets more gold and XP across the map, but somehow not the case here.
As we do see that Ember, he wants to play aggressive, but he can't do much. It's worth noting Ember doesn't have a lot of health. He's not really the highest health hero in the game. It looks like he's going to be TPing back to base, regenning back up, and using that Remnant to get back nice and quickly.
Yeah, I mean, Remnant is really, not Remnant, the Ember, really susceptible to just physical damage. And once you burn through the Flame Guard, he's really not that tanky at all anymore. Yes, he is mobile with the Remnants, but without that, he's just an easy target. And wow, actually, PSM on the Ancient Apparition, he's maxing out Cold Feet. Of course, I think it has a lot to do with, top lane, they're going to Nature's Prophet, Frostblast was used already. So Nature's Prophet might be able to run away, or is he the Remnants? Yeah, that's gonna be the kill. Oh no! He stutter steps for a little while. No, he gets the kill in the end anyway with the Frostblast, the tower. He doesn't have any more Remnants. Now the Hex comes out from Angry Wizard. Shackles follow, Weathershock is there. So no kills, apart from the Nature's Prophet, or no, Frostblast is there. Malphite's on to goddamn. They just want to go, and now Frozen, he comes in. Easy kill on the Lich. One more right click finishes the job.
And I feel that was just a little bit sloppy there coming up from KPG. They felt a bit too good about what they were doing, and they got punished quite heavily by it. By just some nice rotations and nice ganks coming out from Pineapple.
Absolutely correct. That's actually a huge mistake by them. Ember Spirit, you don't want to give him anything at all if it's possible. And at least Ancient Apparition is close to level 6 actually. Less than quarter of a level away. So with the Ice Blast, they can just easily kill anybody with the duo of them. But oh, nice sprout onto Frozen, he can't come closer. Remnants used, they want to go for Goddamn, he doesn't have his Chain Force yet, the Wrath of Nature bouncing around. Even the Nature's Prophet takes some damage from the meld, as Flame Guard is enough. Does he actually have Remnants? He doesn't have enough mana for it, trying to go away. Use the last Remnant for it. Oh, come on guys, where's the DPs, where's the help? They need some stuns, Artis is there, but he doesn't have enough mana for it, doesn't even need it.
In fact, that's a pretty huge kill there going on Ember Spirit, but they do lose the tier 1 tower. And have a quick look, that means the experience is, well, still in favor of... Actually, I've just got to wait for it all update right now in these graphs. But either way, we do see Shadow Shaman also picks up a kill right there, as there's just kills and ganks going out all over the map. And this Magnus, well, he has got level 6 now.
Yeah, level 6 is so damn important. Reverse Polarity gives you so much more. But the graphs have updated, almost 3000 XP lead now, Goldcraft dropping down a little bit. Of course, thanks to the tower, but if you get the tower and the Goldcraft isn't dropping down a lot if you're KPG. I think it's pretty good for them. Of course, there's a Hand of Midas now on Nature's Prophet as well. Although he's deeping bottom lane, they want to go in. There's the Ice Blast. How many will it hit? Silenced by Jet. Beautifully done. They kill off the Shadow Shaman immediately with the Dream Core. But now Nature's Prophet, he's in trouble. He TP'd in way too deep there. But Reality Rift coming out. Oh, Henri, can you escape? The right clicks, the trees are blocking him. Jet helps out a little bit as well. Artist wants to chase down Ember, but he's just way too low on mana. Jet, oh, one more right click. He gets the kill on Leonid.
And that is going to be a 3-for-1 exchange right there. Extremely worthwhile. And in fact, they didn't even need to lose the one, as we do see the Ember Spirit is still being chased. The puck, though, gonna just won the back. And Ember Spirit did have that in this rune in hand anyway, so one thing was going to happen, but it looks like they want to start counter-pushing. Want to get a tier 1 tower of their own.
Oh, wow. Look at Chet. Look at the puck. Look at his stash. And do you think what I'm thinking?
As in, not this fast. Although he has already got a Dagon and Blink Dagger. Hasn't already got a Blink Dagger.
Leonid, he comes in reverse priority onto 2 heroes. The courier is there as well. Get the courier away. 4 second stun though. There's the Chain Frost bouncing around as well. The TPs are coming. Remnants through. Oh, he's gonna get the double kill probably. Artist, can you escape? The Searing Chains, they connect. He is fast, but not fast enough. As in the end, it's still what? A 2-for-1 or 2-for-2? So
yep, 2-for-2 did manage to get out there. Very nice juking coming out from Hermes. Well, a 2-for-2, and it was a perfect ultimate coming out from Magnus. Just the TP support was slightly too slow.
Actually, are they really not denying this tower here? Some 32 HP. They had Eidolon sitting there doing nothing. Heroes around aplenty. But still, one thing actually I wanted to talk about, but some action got in the way a couple of minutes ago already.
Damn action.
Is that Kompas Gaming, unless the Nature Prophet goes for mech, they really don't have a carrier, but oh, bottom lane, they want to go for Frozen Cold Feet. He's already there. Tower is in deny range as well. But yeah,
and
it's... Oh, TP out. Nothing to do.
Now, Lich sadly can't stop that TP, not before he gets level 6, and it's going to be a little bit a while. Well, not until he's got the ultimate up. It's going to be a little bit a while until he's got that ultimate up. 70 seconds left.
And the tower didn't get denied. It's gonna get killed soon enough, I think. If they see the tower and the health it is at, it's like, guys, just let's go in, one hit and easy money. But mid lane, Ice Blast is flying, they get the Blink Silence as well angry. Actually, the Illusion Orb missed, but the Frostbite is enough. Jet with the last right click secures it.
As we do see, they're going to take that tower. I'm not quite sure why they didn't deny that. Like you said, it was a bit of a mistake, and that's going to give them free gold.
Oh, Artist? Oh, never mind. It was a level 2 Phantasm. I was like, he lucked out, got an extra illusion, but nope. Just 2 illusions, but they're going all out push, and if they get this tier 2, that's actually a lot of map control and global gold they're gaining. But oh, does he have reverse party? Yes, he does, but he's stunned up. He gets it finally onto 2 heroes, but a little bit too late. No follow-up damage, Henri. Nicely sprouted up as well. Will they go for the kill? Reality Rift? Yes, they get it with the Frost Blast. As Frozen, he kills off Puck at the meantime.
I think it's a little bit interesting what we're seeing right now from this Pineapple team, where they're playing okay, but I feel that their execution is just generally lacking.
Hex on Artis, he can't turn around, no stuns, no nothing. Beautifully done by Angry. I thought like Ember Spirit, he TPs in solo, might get wrecked by 3 heroes. But just the Hex coming out on Chaos Knight, no stuns. And Tower still alive. I think KPG made a mistake by just trying to chase Angry. They just could have gotten the tower and backed off.
Yep, a little bit too aggressive right there. It looks like well, they're not going for Roche. They just want to pick up those items from the secret store. Probably. No, they want to go for Roche. This is... Well, they know. We can hear the pings.
Well, they have the maxed out Meld, although he's low. No bottle charges. Magnus is there as well, but... No, reverse priority. Mass Serpent Wars, where they're probably gonna get it. Only 2 heroes are there. They have the Chain Frost, Ice Blast is flying as well. Do they really want to engage? Chain Frost is flying around. Will it be enough? Frost Blast, 1 hero completely blown up. Enigma, he is no longer. And Chain Frost is bouncing up between the 2. Frozen goes down angry. Down to 75 HP. They get 2 kills. And Chet, never mind, he goes in. Clears off the Shadow Shaman as well. So yes, the Ember Spirit has the Aegis, but was it really worth losing 3 heroes?
I don't think it was. As this early on, Aegis just isn't as important as it is in the later stage of the game, just because of, you know, you can't really use it. There's no way you can force a team fight. You don't want to die on purpose, because then you put yourself into a bad situation. So it basically, it's a bit weird having it in the sense of you feel like you want to use it, but at the same time, it doesn't really do very much. The main reason why you want to early Roshan is for the experience in gold, and losing 3 heroes isn't worth that.
Yeah, it definitely isn't. I have to agree with you just wholeheartedly. It was god horrible. Actually, I didn't think Kompas Gaming would be able to pull it off with like 2 to 3 heroes there only, but Ice Blast, of course, is global. So helping out there, and now mid lane. Are we gonna see the first black hole of the game?
Well, it'd be nice as we are seeing that. I did mention it in an Enigma earlier in the today. I can't remember which game as they're all kind of a blur at this point. But he has held on to that black hole, even though as in it's not really used that much in this stage of the game.
Yeah, I just completely agree. Although, oh, H12 might get caught out. Will he go for the TP out? Nope, he didn't even attempt it. What? That was really weird plays. I thought like he's gonna wait for the searing chains and immediately start trying to TP out, but he just stood there, just taking it like a man and, well, I guess dying like a little girl.
As we do see that that tier 1 tower on mid is going to go down, and these towers are falling just faster than Brazil's chance at the World Cup. And
oh, oh,
took me a while to work out something to say there, as we do see that they're basically at the moment, because of the disadvantage Pineapple are giving themselves, every single time they walk away from a tower, there's always 1 or 2 heroes beating down on it and, you know, returning the favor. As we see finally the walls get placed by Angry.
Oh, the Ice Blast is flying in there, going for the kills, the stun onto Angry immediately. He's probably gonna take down from this or actually.
Or, well,
yeah. Wrath of Nature helps out. There's the 2-man Dream Coil as well on me. Yet another missed chance for the Black Hole. Actually, Chain Frost used into the refraction, but Necro level 2 is out. Frost Blast to slow him down, Earn as well to take him low. He's bottling up though through it. No, never mind. Chet is there to get the kill. They're just using the Ice Blast perfectly.
Yeah, you can't escape from Blink Daggers.
And yet, oh, actually, PSM, can you run away? Remnanting through Cold Feet. Well, last ditch effort to do any damage at all. Actually, he has quite a lot of farm on the Ancient Apparition, I think. As mid lane, tower getting pushed. Level 2 Necrobook is there on Chet. And actually, I thought he's going for the take on, but Necrobook instead. Level 3 now finished up as well. And actually, I think it's a really smart choice because that's their just ticket to winning this game. Pushing.
Yeah, they've got a huge advantage right now. If we have a quick look at the gold, it is currently 12k gold difference in favor of KPG. Just this early on is huge. 8k experience, and they know that if they just push, they don't give the opposite team a chance to come back.
Although going high ground still, it has to be scary if you're up against a Magnus and an Enigma. And of course just pushing the waves down with the Ember Spirit, although I guess for that to actually happen properly you have to have damage items, which the Ember does not.
As in, I guess so, if you are going to lose a team fight to that Magnus Enigma ultimate, it's better to do it early than later.
Yeah, it definitely is. At the moment, actually there's only 1 tier 2 left on the map for the dire side. And once KPG claimed that, they can actually legitimately start thinking about the tier 3s. Because, I mean, why the hell not? Level 3 Necrobook, that's the only reason you go for Necrobook usually, just want to push. And, well, maybe wait for PSM to finish up his Aghanim Scepter. He's 1.3k gold away from it. Although, trying to pick for some fights and get assists with the Ice Blast just helps him gain gold that much faster.
Yeah, as we do see that Aghanims is actually huge as it increases the duration of the ultimate to 17 seconds, which, you know, is annoying. It stops regen, it basically stops pushers, it wins you team fights, and you can basically solo kill most people. As we do see, Ember Spirit, he wants to take him down, he does miss the Revenant, gets the Shearing Chains off, and he should be able to pick up PSM though, but it looks like they want to go for the return, they get the silence off, and they get rid of that to Aegis, and he's probably going to go down for a second time.
Well, he has Remnants though, Sleight of Fist as well, dodging some damage Remnant. It's not going to be fast enough probably, or is it Searing Chains help? Oh, G-Frost to slow him down, and yeah, he is most likely going to tick down. Jet finishes it with that Waning Rift. So, I mean, you were talking of solo kills? I mean, yes, he got one, but it's definitely not worth losing the Aegis and your life.
No, and that's the problem with the Aegis, is they often makes you feel more invincible than you actually are, but the opportunity to actually use it in a smart situation are very low in the early game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if the Ember actually had left a proper remnant behind as well to back off to later.
Yeah, personally, if he had some way to get out, but he just didn't, and got chased down with a huge amount of ganking and chasing potential that KPG are showing right now. It is 21-13. KPG, they had a pretty difficult time against MP, but now they're taking going against Pineapple by storm.
Oh, I really like how Kompas Gaming have played this entire game. They're laning through their rotations and itemization, but I specifying Chain Frost as well. Angry goes down almost immediately on it, dropping low as well. Chet secures the kill with the Blink Waning Rift. Man, they just set things up perfectly.
That was painful. You just saw they went off and exploded them with the ultimates, and when you're in that kind of situation, you can't really stop it happening.
Yeah, and now they're pinging the tier 3s. They're like, Necro free, ready, let's do this.
Yeah, they got a nice creep wave. They're going to start doing the damage. Got the treants. Even got some minuses with the Maelstrom.
Oh, he got that one extra illusion of the Phantasm. And they're so tanky as well. He has a Reaver already, of course, activated Armlet as well before going for Phantasm. 2.3k on those illusions. And well, yes, the Sleight of Fist lasts for long, bounces it a lot, but no cleave. And oh, the reverse party only onto the illusions. He kills the Necro units as well. Nature Prophet actually went a little bit too deep. Black Hole gets cancelled immediately. Silences are there. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Nature Prophet not buying back yet, although I would have thought he will. But nope, they're gonna go for the run. Oh, Leech barely survives. Easy 2-for-1 in the end. Tier 3 went down, and no need to press the issue against the Mass Serpent wards.
As in, those ultimates were painful.
Oh yeah, indeed.
And watching both the RP and the Black Hole whiff was
that
physically traumatizing.
Yeah, I mean, plus of course Magnus, the RP whiffed. He killed Necro units during it, and almost killed himself with that. And well, I guess in retrospect he actually did kill himself with that, because he got himself low enough to die from just collateral. But oh, bottom lane, goddamn, he actually might go down to Frozen. Temper Assassin, he wants some revenge, but never mind. Nature Prophet TP's in, as Frozen immediately TP's out after that. The ice armor actually from Lich just negates the meld so perfectly.
Yep, as we are seeing that at this point, I'm not quite sure Pineapple can. They need to hit their ultimate. They need to get that one more combo off. They've always got the possibility of bringing it back, but they just need to land their stuff.
Man,
and right now,
Artis.
they have the stuff, they're not landing it.
Yeah, it's definitely the case, but I can't believe that Chaos Knight, he's just sticking around with... He was at 1 HP when he wasn't toggling his armlet on, and just farming in the enemy jungle, man. You've got to have balls of steel for that. But that is his Heart of Tarrasque finished now, and what's gonna actually kill the illusions of the Chaos Knight now?
I don't... At this point, I don't know, Black Hole Magnus combo? Just take out the illusions.
But it really is a war on illusions now. Jet though, oh, he wants to go in from the side. I don't think the support will be there fast enough though. And Jet, they know he's there. Flame Guard already activated. The Ember wants to chase him down, but they're chasing them into their doom potentially. Or are they? Nature Prophet has to be careful as well not to die here.
If he is going to get out nice and safe, and we do see that KPG continue with their lead. It's steadily climbing up even further, now up to 18k, and that's about 4 or 5 extra items, or at least 3 big ones. And we're seeing it on the Chaos Knight with that Heart of Tarrasque, only 24 minutes in the game.
And he's just ridiculously tanky, and I mean, I just enjoy watching Chaos Knights with Heart of Tarrasque and the armlet, having the armlet on and not losing a single point of HP because of it.
AA just picked up his Aghanims, and Nature's Prophet just got his Hex as well. We've got Lich with a Force Staff of his own, and Puck's got a Mystic Staff, obviously going towards a Hex of his own, possibly. Looks like he didn't decide to go for a Dagon.
Oh wow, I mean, they're just so damn farm. Looking at the net worth, I would have expected Pineapple to do way better than they have at the moment. And now the Roche is up and Kompas. Are they actually thinking about it?
Well, they might be, as at this point, we're just looking at the items on the Pineapple side. I don't think they can stop this with the throwing out the ultimates. They're gonna have to be careful here.
Oh, where's the reverse polarity Magnus? He is way out of position. He TP's in now. Will it be there in time out? This actually is promising out to be a huge one now. They back off at the moment. Magnus goes in reverse, but only onto the Lich though, and he's still alive. He doesn't even die. Ice Blast though. Whiff's complete as well. 3 seconds stun onto Frozen with the illusions. Reality Drift in. Just easy kill. Is he gonna go for more? He's hexed up at the moment. Nice Reality Drift onto 2. And there's the black hole, but cancelled immediately by the Chain Frost. Lich was so patient with that. The kill for buyback from the Dead Assassin. They're gonna go for the Ember Spirit. He's actually Artist. Come on. Oh no, he doesn't armlet toggle in time.
Somehow the Ember Spirit managed to pick up all those kills right there. As TA is looking for another kill. He's going to be trying to get himself out there with that Force Staff. And somehow Pineapple holds with some amazing Ember Spirit play. And that's going to be his Battle Fury automatically built up. And can Frozen get this Roshan on his own?
I think so, actually. Got them. Gets himself a regeneration rune. He's gonna go peek. He has the ice armor, so he feels safe enough with the Force Staff. But Frozen, does he really want to go for the kill? Nature Prophet, he's TPing in now. He has the Hex. Oh, Frozen, he might have overextended. Actually, the Sprout completely destroyed by that Frost Blast. They have Dust. They need to get rid of the Refraction. Oh, they're going to be able to earn. They have more, but no, there's the Skewer coming out. Nicely done by Leonid. Keeps Temper Assassin alive. And now Angry coming in as well. Lich probably going to lose his life. Oh my god, what is this? Nature Prophet trying to go for Roche. I think it's a mistake. Ice Blast is flying in though. Frozen. Oh, he died. Beautifully done. Wrath of Nature bounces around at the exact same time. This is some crazy things we're seeing.
Yeah, we're seeing some. This game has gone full on crazy mode. They're trying to go for this low health Roshan. But the Nature's Prophet is trying to tank around Roshan.
Oh, Chet is steeping into the tree. He actually comes in, kills 2. They're going for Ennui as well. Oh, but Chet, he gets bashed continuously by Roshan. Oh, this game is just way too funny. He blinks out now as PSM just right clicks Envy down, and yeah, that's a triple kill for Chet. This was so clowny.
But Ember Spirit's coming in. This Roshan's almost down. Chaos now will pick it up though, and that's huge for KPG right there. Taking out the Ember Spirit. He's down for another 70 seconds. That might be GG right there.
Yeah, and their Necro level 3 is off cooldown as well, so they can easily go for the push. Phantasm gonna come up in 6 seconds time. Wow, this Roche, I mean, the fight's awkward, hectic, just completely delayed out. Some buybacks happening, but KPG, they come out ahead, and heavily so.
As we do see that, well, we get the illusions. I think that's the max amount of illusions we can get.
Yeah, it is, and Rax just completely fall one after another. Actually, the Necrobox were completely fade away at the moment. Chain Frost? Oh, never mind, it's Illusion. My eyes are deceiving me. I'm getting way too sleepy for this.
Yeah, they're going for more stuff. Just the illusions on their own are going to force out the fortification. The AA ultimate bounces out, not going to get any damage, but that's going to be raxed down, and they gave up nothing for it. And Ember Spirit's still down, along with Shadow Shaman. They can pick up another tier 2 tower, and there's nothing that Pineapple can do.
Well, there's one thing they can do to defend this. They have the BKB Black Hole in 10 seconds. With the reverse polarity, are they going to be able to land it properly?
They need to hit it. That's their only chance at this point.
Oh, RP only onto 1. Oh man, the phase shift perfect by Jet. They're going to go for more. The Black Hole lands only onto Artis. He has ages as well. I mean, yes, he goes down, but who cares? 2 down on the side of Pineapple. Chain Force bouncing around perfectly as well. And now, oh, Ember Spirit actually gets the kill on Nature Prophet. He doesn't have a buyback, but Artis comes in, helps out get 1 kill as Angry gets the counter on PMS. Or PSM, as Ennui, the lone survivor.
And the GG is going to get called. Frozen calling that out. Pineapple have had enough. They're looking to pick up the kill. Last kill to Enigma. And that means we are going to be seeing KPG into the Gigabyte Challenge. Beating quite a lot of good teams to get there. And, well, It's been a pretty awesome qualifiers, as we should have most of our qualifiers currently lined up. And so the top 8 teams are going to be X Game, Balkan Bears, Dreamers Alive, a team who I've never heard of, but they beat Sneaky Nick's Assassins. Dream Team 168, Celadon Esports, KPG obviously right there, and there's two more games still going on.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, and we'll be casting it tomorrow as well. The quarter and the semi-finals, which will be played out tomorrow. Maybe even on 2 channels to just get the most coverage. But yeah, guys, this was the last game of the day for HeflaTV at least. Maybe you'll find some more somewhere else, but for us, that is all. So if you enjoyed, be sure to follow us and just like us on Facebook, wherever. You can find all the necessary links below the stream. If you like my casting, personally, follow me at Coucher on Twitter. And Benchy, where can they find you?
Well, I can be found at Benchy on practically every single social media, like Twitch, Twitter. And still, I'm also casting on here on HeflaTV. But until then, thanks everyone for watching, and let Gucha sign you off.
Yeah, this has to be it. I'm just completely dead almost. But yeah, guys, just if you're kind enough, disable ad block for our channels so we can actually get some incentives for casting 24/7 almost, or at least trying to. But yeah, guys, just some songs, some ads to finish up the stream, uploading the votes, and this is gonna be it. But hope to see you guys back tomorrow.